Relief. I think it's more relief for our players than it is actually for the coach, but I think it's deserved of the players, and they should take the recognition and the accolades that go with, because it's been tough. It's been tough on everybody, and to me, it's about them coming out and finding a way to get it done.
They seem to use their speed more tonight and seem to get on top of the Sabres.
Yeah, we had more of a forecheck going, and we tried to simplify as far as just get the puck and move it up, and let's not complicate the issue. Just maybe we played a little bit more old-time hockey from that standpoint.
They talked about not turning the puck over as much. That must have been...
Well, coaches talk about that every day, but we tried to focus on that tonight because we felt in the other night in analyzing the game, we pulled the puck back and we were hanging on to it, and allowed the opposition that we played the other night, the Flyers, to set their neutral ice, and we didn't really get anything going with it, So we tried to just push it up the ice, and skate off the puck.
Randy, you talked this morning about the fear factor amongst this group, and would a win like this, Matt Fratton was just telling us, look, it's only one win, we have to go back to work, but considering what's happened in this building over the last little while, would a win like this maybe eradicate some of that fear factor in terms of your players playing more relaxed?
We hope so. We always hope so, and you feel much better. Obviously, everybody feels much better about themselves tonight than they did 2 nights ago, and hopefully that builds a little confidence in them, from a standpoint that they can play to a higher level. When you don't have success, you drag your knuckles around, and they're hanging pretty low, and there's lots of reasons that you would do that. Being it, if you live your everyday life and you go about it, and everybody is talking about the lack of success versus the success, or the lack of. Everything's a lack of, and it's tough on people,
Ben Scrivens and what he brought to the game.
Well, he gave us a chance, and again, he made some big stops. I think the big stop was he stopped a 2-on-1 early in the third period. It kind of rallied, everybody rallied around him, and then, we got a big goal from Phil Kessel on the power play, and, we had him out late in the hockey game, and, their line did the job defensively, and those are the things, the positives when you have those skilled players and you're able to put them in situations. It wasn't ideal, granted, that wasn't the plan. But the bottom line is that we iced the puck twice, and they were able to defend our zone and keep the Sabres. I think they got one shot off at the end with the 3 seconds left. But, those are the things that we need, to build on. Those are the little games within the game that when you can use your skilled players in those situations, it's a positive, not only for you as a coach, but it's a positive for the player, a positive for the hockey club.
Joey Crabb, maybe a player that's a little under the radar, but the type of game he had tonight, is that the kind of game you'd see him contributing going forward?
Well, now he's in trouble because he has to do it every game, and that's what you expect. Is you always, as a coach, you try to set the bar and the level high for those players, and Joey Crabb's come in and fit in a checking line and been able to continue to do what he does for our hockey club tonight. With lost to center iceman and David Steckel, and we put Connolly in there, and I thought they did a good job again tonight. And then we lost Grabowski in the hockey game. We moved Lombardi up into there, so we've had lots of alternates going in different positions, but those players have come in and they've competed and they worked hard in the game, inside the game, and maybe they don't get all of the accolades that go with the scoring, but it takes 20 guys to make up a team, and what we're really trying to sell is the team game here.
37 goals. I don't know if you're talking to the team, but that's 37 goals now for Phil Kessel, and I wonder if that might get overshadowed just based on what's happened the last 2 months.
Well, I think what you should look at is how many 37 goal scorers there are in the league. I don't know how many, but there are. But I guarantee you there's not a lot. 37 or more. I know Malkin in Pittsburgh's got 48 because I saw he scored that. It was on the pre-scout tape that we had from Pittsburgh and Buffalo last night. It's the only reason I know it. But so again, 37 goal scorers are not easy to find. And, again, and we've asked him in different situations to change some of the things that he's been accustomed to doing, and we haven't had really a pushback from him. He's been very receptive in those areas.
What kind of weapon is that for you going forward next year? I know you're saying you want to round out his game a bit more, but you got a guy who scored 37 this year and he scored 30 in each of the previous.
Well, again, it would be really nice for Phil Kessel to get 40 goals. That would be, and that's not putting pressure on him. That's just saying, hey, that would be a real nice number to get. And again, with him, he's got a skill set that separates him from a lot of people in the league. He can score goals and he can make something out of nothing. He's a dangerous player every time he's on the ice.
What is Grabowski's status?
He's got a laceration, and I can't even tell you where it is. They just told me he's got a cut, and he wouldn't be coming back tonight. So I don't know if it was in the thigh area or the knee or the hand. I'm sorry.
Just a minor thing then?
Well, I don't think it was. It's minor. I think it was a deep cut that would require sutures to a point that he wouldn't be available tonight. Our PR department will fill you in later. Yeah. All right.